May 2012, question 7. Question 7 is a connected particles question which will use the equations of motion and Newton's second law. Part 1, draw a diagram showing all the forces acting on the particles. The 3m mass will have 3mg acting down as its weight and a tension in the string, and the 2mg will have its weight acting down and the tension in the string acting up. If we then apply Newton's second law to each particle, the 3mg will be moving down, so 3mg minus t equals 3ma. The 2m particle will be moving up, so t minus 2mg will equal 2ma. If I add together those two equations, I get that mg equals 5ma. The m's cancel, and rearranging gives me that a is g over 5. This is an algebraic question, so we need to leave g in our solution. The particle will hit the floor when it has travelled a distance of 2.5 d. Its initial velocity is 0. Its acceleration we've just worked out is g over 5, and we are trying to work the speed v. So I'm going to use v squared minus u squared equals 2as. So v squared equals 2 times g over 5 times 2.5 d. v squared equals 5 gd over 5. 5's cancel. V squared equals gd, so v will be the square root of gd. We're asked to find the total time of the motion. So the first thing we need to consider is how long it takes p to hit the floor. P started with a velocity of 0. Its acceleration was g over 5. And its final velocity was the square root of gd. So I'm going to use v equals u plus at, which gives me that the square root of gd equals g over 5t. Rearranging that, I get that t is 5 root gd all over g. If we consider the g's, square root of g over g is the square root of g over g squared, so it is the square root of 1 over g. This means that t simplifies to 5 root d over g. Once p hits the floor, q, the string goes slack, so q is moving under gravity, so its acceleration will be minus g. Its initial velocity is the square root of gd, this velocity with which p hit the floor, and it will rise until velocity equals 0, so I'm going to work out the time it takes for this to happen. V equals u plus at, so 0 equals square root of gt minus gt. So gt equals root gd, t would equal the square root of gd all over g. We're asked for the time for which the particle becomes taut again, so that time will be 2t, the time to rise to the top and fall again. So that's 2 root gd all over g. And that simplifies to 2 square root of d over g. So we need to work out total time, and the total time will be the time that it takes p to hit the floor, so that's our 5 root d over g, plus the time it takes for q to go up and down, 2 root d over g. Add those together, we have 7 root d over g.